Good morning. Friday morning coffee thoughts. This week we had a very catastrophic event here in the state of Florida and for the U.S. And I wanted to start by sending my prayer, my best wishes to those that were heavily impacted by this event of Hurricane Ian. We are blessed and thankful that we fare well. We live in Orlando, as many of you know, and we didn't have any damage, anything to report. Really, it was fine. So I start with that because my wishes are sincere. I hope you guys get out there, get through this situation, and let us know if we can help you with anything, not technology or security related. Now, let's move to cybersecurity and talk about this event in terms of cyber as well. So this week I was working with another team from one of our partners, and they were concerned about, my well-being. They were asking, hey, how are things going? Are you okay? Your family okay? So we chatted through that and through what I just told you. There are others that are very impacted. We fare well. But then I told them, I reflected on this event from a cybersecurity point of view. Why? Well, I told them, this event was a lot like what we do, right? We put all these controls in place and we put all these plans in place that we hope to never use. And that's exactly what happened to us. Why? Our family spent a couple of days preparing for the event. We got additional supplies. We got gas and tested the generator. We got water and whatnot. We sat down as a family and said, okay, if this happens, we go here to this room in the house. If that happens, we call these people. We have to get all of our phones charged, our backups charged, etc. So we went through all these exercises for a couple of days, hoping again that we never use them. Well, that's why you do it in cybersecurity, right? That's why you put all these controls in place. That's why you have all these plans in place. But if you don't pay attention to the telemetry that you're getting from your controls and you don't test your plans, then it's not going to help you anything. So I remember in 2017 when Irma hit, that did impact us. I was living in Jacksonville at the time, and I had just switched jobs within the last few months of that event. Well, the company that I worked for about 5 years as their CTO, we put almost 5 years of hard work on refining and improving our disaster recovery plans. Well, we never used them until then. I had left already, but I kept in touch with them, making sure that they were fine. And what happened was that company had their data center completely shut down, closed 100% for 5 weeks. And they were able to continue to operate. So we put all this work for 5 years. And in one event, it could have really had a bad impact on the company. Yes, performance wasn't great, the best, or not the best or great, but as it was during normal operation. But that's something you should expect and prepare for. So my message is, again, go through your controls, do a gap analysis and risk assessment every year on your controls, on your security posture, and then test your incident response plan, your disaster recovery plan, and your crisis management plan. Next week, we're going to talk about the convergence of these three, because any event, whether it's cyber or not, can bring these three together. By the way, we're running a special for doing your end of year tabletop exercises. So contact us at info@ca2security.com if you have interest in running your exercises and your risk assessments. Have a good weekend. And again, if you are in the west coast of Florida, Our prayers go to you, and we hope that you get through this crisis in the best way possible.